All right, the last day of conics is basically looking at equations and recognizing just from the equation without it in standard form what type of conic it will be. Okay, now with this, there's a couple of things we got to worry about. One is any variable squared. And obviously with all these conics, there's going to be one variable squared at least, right? So how many variables are squared? That's the next question. If there's one variable squared, right away it's a parabola. Now, if both squared terms are positive, right? So say you have two squared terms and both are positive, then you have a choice between a circle or an ellipse. If the coefficients of the squared terms are the same, we know it's going to be a circle. If the coefficients are different, it's going to be an ellipse. So now just like if both coefficients of the square terms are the same, right, it's a circle. If they're different, it's an ellipse, right? If both square terms are positive, then it says no. If both of them are negative, it's going to be the same rules for a circle and ellipse, all right? Now, if both are both square terms positive, right? No. If one's positive and one's negative, you know right away it's going to be a hyperbola. All right. This is just kind of a chart trying to lead you to an easy way to determine it. Okay. So when I look at the first example here, if I looked at the x squared term and the y squared term, right away I notice that they're both the same, they're both squared, they're both positive, and the coefficients are both 1. So right there, that tells me this is going to be a circle. Okay. Now the next one, if I look at, I have a y squared term and I have no other term is squared, right away I know this, if I only have one squared term, it's going to be a parabola. Example 3, I have 2y squared and I have negative x squared. Right away, since this is positive and this is negative, right, and both terms are squared, I know there's a good chance that that's going to be a hyperbola. All right, and that's exactly what it is. Here I have x squared, I have 9y squared. Both of these are positive, so it can't be a hyperbola. Now, if I look at the coefficient of x squared, that's 1. Coefficient of y squared is 9. Since both of these terms are squared, this is 1, this is 9. Since the coefficients are different, it would be an ellipse. Okay? Do me a favor. There's 4 U-Try problems on the back. Go ahead, pause the video, and try those on your own real quick. And then come back and check your answer. So the next one, the first U-Try. If I look at it, I have 8x squared, 7y squared. Both are positive, different coefficients. So right away, I know this is an ellipse. Okay? Here I have 8x squared minus 97y squared. Right away, my coefficients are different. One's positive, one's negative. So I know right away that's going to be a hyperbola. All right? Next one. Both of these terms are y squared. Both coefficients are negative and they're both 18. Same coefficients. Both terms are squared. Right away I know it's going to be a circle. And if I look at number 4, I have 21x squared. There's no y squared term. Since I only have one squared term, I know right away this is going to be a parabola. So what you're going to do now is you're going to actually go and work on the Module 8 review, which is assignment 11. Check your answers and upload that.